Hi, Maroon Team. This is Mrs. Hines here. So this week we're going to be coding in Scratch. On Monday, we signed up for Scratch. So to do that, you're going to want to have Google Classroom open. So in Google Classroom, say that you're, I don't know, we'll just go to like group 4. Under the classwork tab for this week, the first assignment under this week was the 3rd. If you scroll down in there, there is a Google slideshow. This is on every Google Classroom, so you're going to want to take a look at the assignment for the 3rd. This cheat sheet will walk you through everything you need to know on how to make an interactive game using Scratch. So on Monday, we had students use these links to sign up for your Scratch account. You made your username, your student ID number, so like the 144, whatever number that happens to be. You can pick your password. If you forget your username or password, you can email me and I can reset those for you. Please don't just go and make another account. This way, by signing up for it here, I can help you in case you get stuck. After you sign up for it, please always go to Scratch using this link, this scratch.mit.edu. Okay. So yesterday we talked about the basics of Scratch, how you can create a project, how you need a green flag to start the animation. And we made characters move. We made them change colors. They may have changed costumes. They may have disappeared. They may have said or had a display of words come up on the screen. And you can see all of those things by clicking on that assignment.
There was a faculty meeting scheduled on the calendar. There is no.
Sorry, there was an announcement. But anywho, so basically, guys, if you want to see how any animation works, you want to say see inside. Okay, so that was just to get our feet wet with it. Now, when you log into Scratch for today, say that you go to scratch.mit.edu, you're going to want to sign in on the top right, and we're going to create a brand new project today. Okay, so you're going to want to create, and we're going to start coding an interactive game. So in a blank space, you're going to want to pick 2 characters. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the cat by clicking on the trash can, and I'm going to bring in a character that I have my crab. Cool. And then I'll bring another character in, and maybe the crab is going to catch bananas. Okay. One of these characters is going to move with the arrow key. That's going to be my crab. And the other character is going to fall from the sky. That's going to be my bananas. So this is where that cheat sheet is going to come into play. On the cheat sheet for Monday, you're going to use this to make your characters move with the arrow keys. Okay, so if you press a certain button, like the up arrow, you'd want your character to change its Y direction, right, in a positive, because Y goes up and down. Versus if you're going down, you're changing Y by a negative. So I'll probably make this bigger in the cheat sheet when we actually go to do it in class on Tuesday. My bananas, my second character, it's going to fall from the sky. So we'll do a demo in class on this. But basically what you need to know is it's going to pick a random spot left or right. That's why the random number is in for the X value. The Y, it's going to have the computer start up top. So that's why it's a positive, and it's going to fall down. So it goes to a negative. So it goes from a positive to a negative, and that's what you have to worry about there. Okay. We'll continue on, and each day we'll add a little bit more. Oh, look, I did make it bigger, so in case you need to have it bigger. On Wednesday, we'll have those 2 sprites interact. So when your character that you can move with the arrow keys touches the one that's falling, we'll have an if-else loop. So if it is touching it, it'll change. Otherwise, it won't do anything. We'll even get advanced, and we'll have some aspects of a 3rd slide, so we'll talk about that on Wednesday as well. And then on Thursday, we'll add variables. So when those 2 things touch each other, do they gain points or do they lose points? So we'll also set up a timer. Your game will take place over a certain amount of time. On Friday, we'll have your game end. So at the end of your game, How does a person know that it ends? Well, we're going to have to tell them that, right? We're going to use this broadcast feature, and it's going to allow something to happen, not when the green flag is clicked, but later in your program. So that'll be really neat to figure out. So again, I really think you guys did a nice job last week with your CAD pages. So definitely check out Google Classroom. Hopefully what's going to happen is we're going to move this assignment because it was due today. We're going to move your CAD update to your graded assignment page. So you'll have 2 grades. Did you make a portfolio? Check. Did you attempt some CAD drawings? Did you do stuff in Floor Planner and show it off? Did you do stuff in Tinkercad and show it off? That's what's on our graded assignments so far. If you need help, I'm here to help you. I don't know if you need help or not unless you tell me. So definitely touch base with me during class is the best time. Don't be afraid to share your screen. There's no wrong answers. There's no silly questions. You've never done this stuff before. It's your first few weeks in tech class. Now's the time to ask all these questions. All right. So hopefully, guys, you'll have by the end of this week a coding page update. So that's what you'll be looking for on Friday. Possibly we might push that until Monday because again, I'd rather have a quality game. So by the end of it, yours will be looking kind of like mine. Again, you'll have one character move with the arrow keys. Something will happen when they touch each other. And then if we have extra advanced people, you can have multiple levels in your game where you have more than one character falling from the sky. And all of these things can happen in a certain amount of time. So then when your game ends, a score will be shown, and it's pretty cool. And you can actually edit and remix your game and change what the characters look like pretty darn easily. So you can see in my game, I scored 40 points. So hopefully you find this interesting. Make sure you're trying your best every day, guys. Make sure you're here every day. It's really helpful if you just show up, even if you're remote. Make sure you're participating. Have a great week, guys. I'm really looking forward to seeing your interactive games, and hopefully you can see that coding isn't that hard after all. All right, KMS, thanks so much.